Hey up, how you doing? Are you alright? What is going on? The sun is absolutely blazing down. So what have I got in my hand? This is a cheeky little turbo cider or a hard cider. I've never particularly been a cider drinker, not even those fruity ones that you got when you was younger. But Mr. Matthew Longsdale, the Grimbarian brewer, sent me a turbo cider and I was super surprised. Not that he could brew, I was just super surprised how good a turbo cider was. So I decided to have a go, and when I go for it, I go for it. So I did 19 litres of it. Never done it before. I've got a few pictures from the brew day, but I didn't look, the first boo-boo was, I didn't look properly at yeast. I'm squinting a bit because this sun's sort of coming across here now. So I was going to do two. So I bought a cider yeast and I bought a champagne yeast. But they was only for 10 litres each. So I had to combine them together, not knowing what was going to happen. I'll move this way. Let me move this way. And we'll put some brew pictures here while we're talking about it. Now, I've had a few commercial ciders before I brewed this to make sure I still fancied a bit of cider. Now, I've been really enjoying them. So can you do it yourself so easily and so quickly? Brewed in a bucket, chucked it in a bucket, sanitised the bucket, chucked it in the bucket, chucked the yeast in, chucked it in the fermentation fridge. I can't remember what I fermented it at, whatever it says on there. I ain't got my glasses. About 19 degrees, I think. And then the aroma, absolutely, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, the core smell, you see what I did there? Core smell is definitely apples. And it absolutely tastes of apples. It came in at 5.4% of the ABV. Not out of the way, is it? Turbo cider. When I first heard the term turbo cider, I thought, oh, blow your head off turbo. No, it's just quick to do, isn't it? But that is really appley. I say you can't use, you've got to use concentrate from apples, but you can't have any preservatives, can you? It kills the yeast. Anyway, there's lots of, this isn't a turbo cider video. I just brewed one, so everything I brew, I like to bring it to you, good or bad. But this is decent-ish. Now there is one flaw, ladies and gentlemen, one flaw. Can I move back to the middle? It is a tad dry for me and a little bit sharp. Don't get me wrong, I'm drinking this. It's lovely and refreshing and appley and beautiful, especially sat here today after a busy day. Beautiful. And people have tried this and they're really liking it. But I'd like it just a tad sweeter. Now you can do carbonated, you can do still, you can do sweet, you can do medium, you can do dry. Now I sort of did know what I was doing, but I didn't have any pectolase. And I think, now I might be wrong because I haven't had time to look it up before I did this video, but from what I can remember, pectolase, you put it in when you get to the gravity you want. It kills the yeast off and then you can back sweeten with sugar. Next time I do this, if I do this again, I think I would definitely do that and just make it a bit sweeter. It's just a bit tart. And I don't mind a sour beer now and again, but it's just not one of my favourites. Although it's dry That's the point, isn't it? It's dry and it just makes you go, "Whoa, I want a bit more." And it is lovely, and it's 5.4%, so it is quaffable. And it was such a doddle to brew. Absolute. I mean, it's so easy. So easy. It's craziness. It's clear. Expect it to be. I guess the yeasts are for that. The carbonation, I think, I've got it absolutely bob on for that. It's absolutely lovely. Refreshing. I would just maybe like it a little bit sweeter. I had a traditional cider the other night. I can't remember where it's from, but it was 7%, a bit strong, but that was a bit sweeter and it was nice. But 7% is it's a bit hefty for me, I've got to be honest. You know, I'm a lightweight. But yes, I'm quite happy with that. Apple juice in a bucket. Sprinkle yeast on top. Put it in the fermentation fridge. Let it ferment. Put it in a keg, carb it up. I like it. I like it. My father-in-law adopted, my second father-in-law. When we go to his house, he likes a Guinness and cider. He always quite often makes me a Guinness and cider. I don't know what it's called, Russian black or black Russian, or there's like there's a lager and I don't know what they're called. Comment below the different, because there's a lager in Guinness, there's a cider in Guinness, isn't there? There's all sorts. I can't remember the names of them, but comment below and tell me what the names of each of them are. And I had my cherry stout on, and he really liked the half of one of these and half a cherry stout. Cherry stout's gone now. Now we are on to a coconut stout. It's a bit creamier, and anyway, there is going to be a video coming out on that. Look out for that one. That is it's amazing. I broke all the rules nearly with that, I think. Anyway, that's something to look out for. So yes, it's a lovely day. I've just started my holidays. School holidays start tomorrow. The sun's out. Although I've got to look at that time, because I've got to bear in mind I am ginger. I can't be out in the sun too long. But yes, lovely, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as was it Sutty used to say. Just tasty. Thanks for watching again. Cheers.
Like, subscribe and hit the bell.